Okay, people, it's Steven, not at his kitchen counter. After 2 to 3 hours of monkeying around with that, that bike of mine, I am done with that votol. I did buy a sabvoton 45 amp and it is working perfect, although it is only rated for 1,000 watts. So, as you can imagine, I've got a 1,000 watt controller trying to run a 2,000 watt wheel. Max rating on it's probably going to be about 2,500. Since it's running perfect and I'm having no issues whatsoever, it's turned out to be reliable right from the get-go. So if you guys want to do an upgrade, if you're buying one of these or thinking about it, just upgrade the controller, leave the wheel, because I can tell you from experience already, I've done a price check, and the shipping alone is $200. Now, I am not into paying $200 for shipping only. So I'd rather try and get some miles out of this hub motor that I have. But I'm going to have to get enough power to go to it. The battery, the factory battery, had a 40 amp fuse in it, which meant that the factory controller could never, ever go over 35 amp to stay away from that 40 amp threshold. Now, that's running about where, well, less than what the sabvoton's doing. The sabvoton has a flux weakening current stage. It actually controls how fast the wheel turns. Now, that sabvoton 45 amp has turned that wheel faster and more stable without any problem than that votol ever could from day one. That's why I'm saying that votol is either not compatible with the factory hub motor or it's damaged because of the factory hub motor. Won't know until I buy another hub motor. Not planning on doing that till I get some miles, because I've only got like maybe 20 miles on the thing since I bought it. That's it. The rest of the time I've had it tore down, trying to get it situated, sorted, upgrade. The battery's doing fine. I've got another one waiting on the side. I just want to get everything stable before I finish out the second battery. And it's, let's see, about 2,500 times 4. It's an extra 10 amp hour at 40 amp. Just waiting. Now the sabvoton, they are a perfect fit down in the box beside the 18650s. I can turn it sideways. They're 62 millimeter thick, and it'll slide right down in the box beside it. I figured if I get one of those, the 150, then I can put it in the box and then stack batteries in around it, and then get everything fastened down that way, and be a little better than what that votol is, because I think I'm going to need that space to add a boost converter to charge my batteries. There's no conventional way that I have found so far at a reasonable price to charge 88.2 volts lithium. So right now I'm running a power supply, lead acid, battery charger, 75 amp, going into a 1200 watt boost converter to charge my batteries, and I end up getting about a 3 amp charge. So, sabvoton all the way if you guys don't want to upgrade the motor. But if you do upgrade the hub motor and buy the controller at the same time, if you got that money, then hey, that's great. Votol would be the best way to go because they are more compatible with QS Motors hub motor. In fact, they match them up, get all the settings done, and then ship it to you. So it's pretty much ready to go when you get it. But if you're going to work with this factory hub motor, upgrade your controller, use the sabvoton. That's your best bet. Okay, people. Have a good one.